James Bolam and Rodney Bewes as Terry Collier and Bob Ferris, better known as the Likely Lads. Today's episode in their lives is entitled, Where Have All the Flowers Gone? And the wilting begins at the local tea rooms where a wedding reception has just survived the speech-making.
Don't seem possible.
Amazement sits on you, eh, Mrs. Collier? And what exactly does not seem possible?
Oh, I'm sorry, Vicar, I didn't see you there. Well, I was just saying to our Audrey, I remember young Jacqueline's christening.
Indeed, yes. And now the blushing bride, eh?
She made all the dresses herself, you know, ma'am. The bridesmaids and all.
Oh, yes, Audrey, she's a clever girl, Jacqueline.
Very good with her hands, always has been, as I remember.
I did think she looked lovely, didn't you, Audrey?
Mind you, I'm surprised they invited that fella that Jacqueline's supposed to have,
Well, if you'll excuse me, ladies, must do the rounds.
Oh, I thought it was a lovely service, Vicar.
Thank you, Mrs. Collier.
Oh, there's your Auntie Peggy.
Where?
Over there, look. She's seen us. She's coming over.
What has she got on?
On where?
On her head.
Now what? Your Auntie Peggy's always been very good to you. Hello, Peggy, love.
Hey, where is he? Where is he?
Hello, Auntie Peggy.
Where's who? Do you mean your Walter?
No, I don't want me hubby. I'm enjoying myself. It's your little Terry I'm after. Where is he? Have you seen him?
I shouldn't think our little Terry's sober now.
You do suit that hat, Peggy, doesn't she, Audrey?
He was a canny little lad.
Ah, Terry.
Oh, yes, Audrey. When he used to come and stay with us, when we were in Woodley Road, that time he had his first bike. Do you remember, Glad?
That time he broke his leg, you mean?
Ah, that's it. Hey, them were happy days. I must have a word with him.
He was a noisy little devil, I know that.
I must go and find him and see how he is.
She's in for a nasty shock.
Walter! Hey, Walter!
What, Terry, son?
Hey, can you tell me, is there any liquor left in this place? And if so, where the hell is it?
I've got a drop.
Good lad, where is it?
Get yourself a cup and saucer.
What? A cup?
That's right. Now, where's my teapot?
Oh, I didn't mean tea.
Just try this. Special blend.
You crafty devil, Scotch.
Well, I get a lot of practice, son. That reminds me, where is your Aunt Peggy? Have you seen her?
No, I don't know where she is. Cheers anyway, Walter.
Cheers.
There he is, Terry, me little bear.
Oh, hello, Auntie Peggy.
Oh, it is nice to see you. What are you up to, Walter?
Oh, just having a cup of tea, Flower.
Oh. Well, Terry, haven't you got a kiss for your Auntie Peggy, then? Oh. I suppose you'll be the next, then.
Who, me? Oh, give us a chance. Ooh.
It doesn't seem possible, does it, Walter?
What? Oh, no.
It seems only like yesterday.
Hey, Terry, is there anything to drink?
Hey, it can't be. It is little Robert.
You remember me, Auntie Peggy, don't you, Bob? Once hugged, never forgotten.
Is there any tea in that pot, Walter? I'm dying for a cup.
No.
Are you sure? Here, give it here. Oh, of course, there's some left. It's not very hot. Never mind, I'm gasping. Pass me one of them cups, Bobby, love.
Oh, here.
Oh.
Thank you, Pet. Oh, hand us the milk, Bobby.
Oh. What's going on? Here, Auntie Peggy.
Oh, I'll pour it for you, Auntie Peggy.
Oh, thanks, Pet. Hey, don't drown it, love. That was just after your poor dear daddy passed on, Bobby. Wasn't it, Walter?
Yes.
Our young Cyril was still in his pram then. I remember because you used to come and take him out on Sunday afternoons with Bobby's cousin Herbert in his pram. He's about the same age as our Cyril.
Oh, we used to race them up and down the canal bank.
Shut up.
Well, we shan't see the like of them days again.
Auntie Peggy.
Yes, love.
I was just thinking, it's been a lovely wedding, hasn't it?
Oh, lovely. I thought you looked quite radiant. I was just saying it'll be one of the two of you next.
Plenty of time yet, Auntie Peggy.
No, you mustn't leave it until too late, you know. I'm surprised. I thought you'd both be wed by now. I was just saying to Terry's mum.
Excuse me, Auntie Peggy, I've just seen someone I know. Come on, Bob.
Oh, I might have known now, Walter. I can't turn my back on you for 5 minutes, can I?
What was all that about?
Oh, nothing. The tea was a bit stewed, that's all. I'll tell you after.
I wondered where you got to. I've just been talking to Big John Webb.
Hey, up. What do you think of them two?
Who?
The two whatchamacallums?
You mean the bridesmaids over there?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Who's the little dark-haired one?
You mean the one with the mod haircut and the miniskirt?
Aye.
That's Beryl.
Beryl?
Aye, Beryl Hopkins.
Oh, aye, so it is. I didn't recognise her for a minute. Last time I saw her, she was in pigtails. Ah, she hasn't half developed mind, though, hasn't she?
I say, she's only just left school, you know.
I don't care if she's only just left kindergarten. I fancy that.
Who's the other one? The blonde with the white lipstick and the silver boots?
That's Elaine, man.
You mean little... Not the one from the fish shop in Sea Road?
That's it. That's her. I used to sit her on my knee and tell her stories.
Oh, I could tell her a few and all if she'd sit on mine.
Hey, you want to watch it, you two? Jailbait.
What do you mean?
I might have expected it from you, Terry, but I'm surprised at you, Bob Ferris, standing there ogling little girls. There's a name for that, you know.
Well, I must have escaped you for the moment, or you'd have used it. What's the matter anyway? They're old enough.
Only just.
And where are you going with that pile of sandwiches? If you're going to whip them, you might at least have the decency to put them in a paper bag.
For your information, I was up half the night helping to make these, and I'm not going to stand round all afternoon watching them going to waste.
It'd be more to the point if you'd been up half the night making some more booze. There's not a drop left.
Yeah, I could just see old Audrey there, treading the grapes.
You couldn't if you'd seen her feet.
I'm not going to stand here and be insulted. Do you want a sandwich or don't you?
Not if you've made them.
Well, please yourself. Would you like another cheese and chutney, Aunt Beatty?
Hello there, Terry. Hello, Bob.
Hello there, Cyril. You're looking very flash.
Oh, yeah, all the gear, you know.
Hello, kid, how are you?
Oh, not so bad, you know, can't grumble. Hey, got any liquor?
Any liquor? Well,
Hey, what about those two bridesmaids, eh? I used to go to school with that Elaine, you know.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Hey, you going down to the Hand and Flower tonight? Most everybody's meeting there before they go on to this supper dance.
I don't know, maybe.
I wouldn't have thought that they would have let you in.
What do you mean? It's practically me local. Oh, there's me dad. He'll have a drink. Boy, these weddings are really some drag, eh? Well, cheer up, lads. Be you two next time, won't it? Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Yeah, the spotty little...
He was coming a bit strong.
I should have shoved his pram into the canal.
Don't worry, I should think the next high wind will take care of him.
Come on now, you lads, eat up some of these sandwiches.
Oh, ma'am, not you and all.
Yes, now come on, eat them up, 'cause...
I know. You've been up half the night making them, and you're not going to stand around all afternoon watching them go into waste.
I certainly am not. Look, just take this for me a minute, will you?
What is it?
Our Audrey made it. It's a grapefruit with little cocktail sausages on sticks stuck into it. Isn't she clever?
Brilliant.
I don't know how she thought of it. Come on now, Bob, eat 'em up. You'll want your guests too when it's your turn. It's bound to be one of you two next. Oh, there's our Beatty. Beatty, love, you must try one of these cheese and chutneys.
Yeah, grapefruit with cocktail sausages on sticks stuck into it. Looks more like a time bomb.
Oh, how many more times?
What?
I said, how many more times? I suppose you'll be next. That's what everybody's been saying all afternoon.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I suppose you'll be settling down now.
When are you thinking of getting wed? The next person who says that to me gets this grapefruit, sausages and all, right up there.
And who have we here? Ah, young Ferris.
Oh, Vicar.
Well, I suppose you'll be next on the list.
Sausage?
Oh, I don't know how you sleep in here.
What do you mean?
Well, look at it. This is supposed to be a bedroom, and look at it. It's more like an old junk shop.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, it is. I mean, look at all the gear you've got in here. Books, posters, boxes, packages. And what's that bicycle wheel doing there?
I used to do long-distance trials, didn't I?
You couldn't have got far on one wheel. Anyhow, that was ages ago. You don't do it now.
Oh, no, but it's sort of a memento.
A sort of memento. It's a load of sentimental old rubbish. I mean, look at that old globe of the world there. You've had that since junior school.
You never know, it might come in handy one day.
What the hell for?
Well, who knows? One day I might just want to look up the name of some obscure African state.
You'll be lucky, mate. It'll have probably had 6 other names since that thing was made.
It's no good trying to explain things to you, Terry. There are certain moments and periods in your life that you want to remember, that mean something to you. I mean, I can look round this room and in every corner there's something that, well, has a kind of significance for me. That reminds me of what happened years ago, the sort of person I was in them days. It all belongs to me. It's the pattern of my life. It's part of my makeup.
Steady on, your mascara's running.
Ho, ho, very funny.
Well, come on, then. If you're going to change your shirt, get on with it. The way you have to bother beats me.
Well, I've had this one on all day.
Well, I'm not bothered, not just to go up to the... Where is it they're all going tonight?
Hand and Flower, that new pub.
Oh, aye, up on the estate. I hate those new pubs. Still, they're expecting us.
Yeah, but they're all married couples, though, aren't they?
Well, there's always them two bridesmaids.
They're too young to go into pubs.
Well, you can't tell these days. They'll be there.
Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, God.
What's up with you?
Here's something about weddings. They depress me.
I know what you mean. It wasn't so bad when the girls you were at school with got married, but now it's the blokes.
That's just it. I mean, look at old Ian today. Nobody would have thought that he'd have got married yet.
Oh, well, he didn't have much choice.
Yes. But still, I think of all the others. Hey, look at this photograph of our old team.
You haven't still kept this? Nifty Small.
He's married.
Good goalie.
Guy, great.
Ronnie Four Eyes.
Married.
Mike Thompson.
Married.
And, what's his name? Oh, the left half.
Keith.
Keith Williams.
He's saving up to get engaged. It's fantastic.
I can't understand it.
I know.
There's only you, me, and the linesman left. And I've always had my doubts about that linesman.
What a team that was.
Oh, they're not like that now. Do you know, I met old, what do they call that sportsmaster?
Bulmer.
Aye, that's it, Bulmer. Well, I met him only last year it was, and he told me, straight up, no messing, that team, the one we were both in, was the dirtiest team they'd ever had.
I can believe it. Strong in defence.
Dogged.
Not enough goals, that was our trouble.
No, I never could understand that.
I could, it was you.
What do you mean?
Well, you were selfish. Everyone said you were selfish. You would never pass.
Rubbish. I carried that team.
I've got a picture somewhere from the Chronicle. The year we won the district shield.
And who? Hey, just tell me who. Who was it, 2 minutes before the end, scored the winning goal that gave us that shield?
Mike Thompson.
Was it hell?
It was his shot. It just hit your backside on the way.
It was a very clever deflection.
Hey, look what I found here, an autograph book.
Hey, that's mine. Give it here. How did that get in there?
You swapped it.
Did I? What for?
My Matchbox collection and a picture go annual.
Oh, aye. Hey, there were some canny autographs in here, though, but...
Yeah, there was a craze for them, do you remember?
I had the best collection in the school. Look at these. Jackie Milburn, Stan Mortensen, David Whitfield.
I got his.
Johnny Ray, Tyrone Power.
Tyrone Power? Hey, let's see that. Hey, you're right. And what's this? Gene Simmons. These are all in your handwriting.
What?
Look at this one. Cheers, Terry, Sherpa Tensing.
Let's see that.
Get off. And this one. Sincerely yours, Marshall Tito.
Well...
You crafty. No wonder you had the best collection in the school. They're all forgeries. I want my Matchbox collection back. Here you are, you can have it. Now, where's that picture? I know it's here somewhere.
I don't know how you expect to find anything in there. I've never seen such a small cupboard packed with such a load of old junk. It's bursting at the seams.
Shut up, man. I'm trying to find something.
What's this?
What?
This?
It's a woggle.
A what, look?
A woggle. You know, you're supposed to have one in the Scouts. Though you were slung out before you got yours.
Aye. There was a lot of woggling going on in the Scouts, as I remember. And what have you kept this old teddy bear for?
Oh, that's Henry.
He hasn't got much fur on his head.
We used to play hairdressers.
And what have you got in this box here?
Hey, give us those.
Just a minute. Letters. Who are these from?
Look, give us those.
All right.
They're very personal.
Good, read them out.
I will not. There are some things that, well, you just keep to yourself, that's all. They're too private to share with other people. I wouldn't let anyone see these for anything.
Well, of course not. I wouldn't dream of it, Bob. I know how you feel. I mean, I've still got one at home from Anita Tupper that'd make your hair curl.
Have you?
Yeah.
You let us have a look at that and I'll read you one of these.
You're on.
Promise?
Scout's honour.
You got slung out of the Scouts.
Oh, come on, man.
All right, then.
And what's that written on the back?
Cabal top.
Good ball, Top. Oh, aye, kisses are,
Better on lips than on paper.
Aye, that's it. Bit childish. Anita always put Burma on the back of hers.
Burma?
Be undressed and ready, my angel.
Yes, well, Veronica wasn't like that.
Veronica? Veronica Holmes?
So?
Oh, nothing. Go on.
Right. My darling Bobby, Finn Welsh has told me that you told him to tell me that you want to go out with me. I was so surprised when he told me because I did not think that you had even noticed me. And in fact, I thought that you loved Nancy Ridley. I don't know where she got that idea from.
Go on.
I, myself, personally, needless to say, would love to go out with you. I've always liked you, Bobby, and have told Janet, my best friend, so, even though she thinks that you will get into trouble if you go on knocking around with that rough Terry Collier.
Me?
Shut up. I will meet you on Saturday, if it is convenient, near the swings at Priory Park at 2 o'clock. If not, let Vin know, and he will let me know. Will you be wearing your new drainpipe trousers? I think they are dead good, even though Janet says they are common. Finally, I would only like to say, in conclusion, that if you really want to go out with me, I will always be true and go out with nobody else. I say this because I know in my heart that you, and only you, will be the only one that I will ever care for. Always. All my love. Yours truly, Veronica. Ah, she was very sweet, you know.
I know. She went out with me after that.
Ah, well, she always was a flighty piece.
How many stars did you get?
Stars?
You know, for how far you,
Oh, I remember. Like, 1 star was holding hands. Veronica Holmes, 5, I think it was.
Oh. I got 2.5. How many stars in your system?
10. How many in yours, then?
3.
Ah, well. Where's Veronica Holmes now?
Where are any of them? Ah, well, come on. Let's get down to the Hand and Flower.
No, but seriously, Terry, when are we going to think of settling down?
Oh, don't you start, for Pete's sake.
Well, here you are then, ma'am. Here's your gin and tonic.
Oh, thanks, Audrey Pet. Yeah, I'm glad to sit down at last. I feel as if I've been on my feet the whole day.
Well, never mind. Have a drink and take your mind off it. Hey, where's me dad? I've got his brown ale.
He's out the back.
Still?
Well, you know what he's like.
I can't get over seeing that fella there that Jacqueline's supposed to have,
Oh, here's our Terry now, with Bob.
Well, this place is really swinging tonight, isn't it? Hello, ma'am. Audrey.
I think most of the others have gone upstairs, Pet. Hello, Bob.
Hello, Mrs. Collier. Audrey.
Hello, Bob.
Well, come on then, Audrey. Get him in. You're round. Where's me dad?
Out the back.
I might have known. Come on then, Audrey.
I'm not spending my money on beer for you.
I'll have a short then.
Not on me, you won't.
Right. You wait till the next time you want me to buy you a drink.
Oh, next time. When have you ever bought me a drink?
Last Christmas Eve in the top room of the 7 Stars it was. I remember it distinctly. It was a big one and all. 5 and 9 it cost me.
That was only because you bet her she couldn't get double top with 1 dart.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, yes, it was. Thanks, Bob.
Yes, thank you, Bob. Anyway, it was one of the jammiest arrows I've ever seen.
Oh, so you can get your own. Are you two on your own tonight, then?
Yes.
I don't know. It's about time one of you got engaged, or at least started to go out steady with some girl.
What's it got to do with you?
Oh, don't worry. They'll be the next to go.
Oh, Mum, please.
Well, they'd better hurry up. If they keep going round together much longer, people will start to talk.
Aye, and if they do, you can bet your sweet life you'll be the first.
I don't know what everybody's got to get so steamed up about.
I know, they're like a lot of sex maniacs.
Terry.
Well, everybody's obsessed with pairing off everybody else. You'd think they were getting ready to dash off into the Ark.
Yeah, by the look of some of this lot, most of them must have just dashed out of it.
Come on, Bob, I'll get you a drink.
Well, will you want tickets for the supper dance or not?
I don't know, we'll see.
Please yourself. I always enjoy it.
Oh, it'll make you feel older than ever, that lot.
What shall we do, then?
Anything you like.
There's always them 2 bridesmaids.
Oh, they here?
Yeah.
Where?
Just over there, sitting at that table in the corner.
Oh, why?
I suppose we'd always take them out.
Well, why not?
Oh, well, yes, if you like.
I mean, they are more our age group.
Well, yeah, quite.
Come on, then. Hello, girls.
Oh, hello.
I'll do.
I'm Terry, this is Bob.
Oh, I know. You're Audrey's brother.
We were at the same school as you, but I don't suppose you remember us.
Oh, of course we do. Don't we, Terry?
Of course. Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not bad.
Bit boring.
Oh, well, yeah, I know what you mean. All those older people.
Look, do you mind if we join you?
No.
They're all going to the supper dance.
Yeah, it's a bit old-fashioned, but...
We wondered whether you had any plans for this evening.
Well,
Here you are, girls. 2 Cinzanos and my usual.
what's that?
A vodka-tini.
Oh.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Oh, you've met me Uncle Terry, I see.
What?
And me Uncle Bob.
I'm not your rotten uncle.
Oh, well, I'll make you an honorary one.
Where were you thinking of...
Are you really his uncle?
We're sort of cousins, you could say.
No, he's really my father's cousin.
Oh, I thought you didn't look old enough to be his uncle.
Oh, he is, though. He's older than he looks.
Oh, kill him.
And what were you thinking of doing tonight?
Well, we're all going to this club with Si.
Si? Who?
Si. Him.
Him? It was Cyril when I used to know him.
Cyril?
Oh, it's been Si for a long time now.
What club's this, anyway?
Oh, you know, it's this place there's dancing like to records. It's not bad.
It's very smart, you know. They've done it up well. It's called the Saint-Tropez.
Saint-Tropez, where's this?
Oh, just by the canal, near the timber yard.
Oh, very exotic.
Oh, it's not a bad place. Everybody goes there.
I don't.
Oh, well, I mean, you probably wouldn't like it. Mostly young people down there.
Bob and Terry are going to the supper dance.
Oh, catch me going up there.
Oh, no, we're not going.
No, we're just saying that's where that lot are off to.
Hey, up, Bob. Look who's just come in.
Hey? Oh, hi, Peggy.
What about your mum, Auntie Peggy, Si? Does she mind you coming in here?
She's seen him.
What? Oh, no, she doesn't mind. Why should she?
She's having a Chinese fit.
Oh, I was just wondering.
Oh, no, she's no trouble. Free and easy.
Here she comes, full steam ahead.
Free and easy, eh?
Aye, come and go as I please.
Come and go, eh?
Free agent.
Would my little free agent mind supping up his drink that he's not supposed to have for 2 years past April?
Ma'am?
Being as he's only 16. And would he mind telling me...
Peggy, and don't raise your voice.
I have no intention of raising my voice. And would he mind telling me what the hell he thinks he's doing in here?
Ma'am.
You know what's going to happen to you, young Cyril. You're going to turn out just like your father.
Now, just a minute.
It's you he takes after Walter. Come on, out.
But, ma'am, my
You
friends.
can't be trusted, either of you.
Oh, ma'am.
Ta-ra,
Si.
What are you going to do, then?
Well, we're not sure now.
Well, aren't we all going to Saint-Tropez, then?
Well, yes. If you like. Oh, we'd love to.
They told me it's very nice there this time of the year. Drink up, then.
Oh, I don't think I can finish mine.
Nor can I.
Well, I reckon that makes one each, then, Bobby.
Just about. Pass us your glass, love.
Oh, here you are.
Ta. Cheers, Terry.
Cheers, Bob.
Hey, Si didn't drink much of this, did he?
What was it?
Vodka-tini. You know, like James Bond.
Was it?
What's it like?
Shaken, not stirred.
Do you want a drop of this?
Do you usually keep a supply of brown ale under your bed?
Well, I have to. I can't leave it downstairs, not with my dad around.
Well, I'll just have one and then I'm off. It's been a long, hard day.
You're exhausted, are you, after all that dancing?
I am. There's not much chance of relaxing up here either.
What do you mean by that?
Well, this chair, it's as hard as a bullet.
Well, what'd you expect? It's a bedroom chair.
What's that got to do with it?
Well, a bedroom chair's not for sitting on, it's to put clothes on and things, isn't it?
What if somebody comes in and wants to sit down?
Look, mate, if I'm going to go to the trouble of luring anybody up here, which under the circumstances is highly unlikely, the last thing in the world I'd want is for her to sit in that chair.
Well, what about me?
Oh, well, I mean, you don't count, do you?
Thanks a bunch.
Oh, you know what I mean. A bedroom's a bedroom. All you need in a bedroom is a bed, a wardrobe, a chest of drawers.
And a crate of brown ale. If everybody thought like you, David Hicks would be on the national assistance.
Who?
Never mind. Oh, I ache all over.
I'm not surprised, all the leaping around you were doing tonight. Where did you learn to do the... What was it you were dancing?
The jerk.
The jerk. Looked more like the St. Vitus from where I was sitting.
Well, that's just how it's done, that's all.
I can see you'll be down the San What's-It's every Friday evening instead of playing snooker.
Not me. I've had enough of teenagers for one evening.
Oh, same here. It's got its advantages being a bit older. At least you can get a drink. I've never had so much cola in my life.
Well, they don't need liquor, then.
No, people like young Cyril get drunk on a wine gum and a bucket of water. Vodka teenies.
Still, it's a good place for them.
Oh, aye. We were a bit out of it, mind.
Yeah, but for the kids, I mean, there was nothing like that in our day. What did we have?
Table tennis and weightlifting down the youth club.
Aye. Bodybuilding on Tuesday nights.
Oh, God, yes.
Not that it did you much good, though.
Still, you enjoyed it at the time, didn't you?
Aye, like those two girls tonight. It was a right rave up for them.
Hey, didn't they seem young, though? Took my love life back 5 years.
Scrape off the makeup, and what have you got underneath?
Gym slips and navy blue knickers.
I'll tell you one thing, though. I held her hand on the way home.
Never. You don't waste much time, do you?
1 star. I'm mature and all.
Oh, aye.
Well, that's what she said.
Well, we are, man. Especially to them.
All right.
You know, it was at a bodybuilding class that I first met Anita Tupper.
Oh, aye. I wondered where she got that figure from.
Aye, she's a big girl, Anita. Powerful and all.
I know. Break your back if you tried out. Hey, wait a minute. That's why I'm here in the first place. Where's this letter?
What letter?
Anita Tupper's. Come on, where is it? You promised.
Oh, aye. Oh, dear. It's in this chest of drawers somewhere. Hey, look at this. My old cob cap. Yeah, it's a bit small for me now, though, but...
Look, don't let's start all that again. I've just got used to being mature and sophisticated.
What the hell's in this old tin? Hey, look what I found. My marbles.
Hey? Oh, aye.
Hey, there's some missing. I used to have more than this. Our Audrey's been at these.
Hey, listen, man, I must tell you something. When I was a kiddie, you know, about, years ago, I had a whole stack of marbles. And one thing about me when I was a kiddie, I always used to give things names. You know, not just animals and that, but even me toy cars. They all had names.
All right.
Well, even me marbles.
I didn't give you marbles names.
Well, just some of them. My favourites.
By the cringe.
And my favourite one of all was this green glass alley, just like that one. And he was called Derek.
Derek?
Yep, Derek the Marble. Do you know, I'm sure this is the one.
How can you tell, man?
I'd know Derek anywhere.
Well, I must have won it off you.
Right, I'll win it off your back.
Come on, then. Northern Counties Marbles Championship 1967. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. Come on, I'll go first.
Right. Hey, wait a minute. You're using a twoozer. Look at the size of yours compared to mine.
Well, that's all right. You've got twice as much to hit.
That hit?
Did it, hell?
What the devil's going on in here?
Look out, man, Audrey.
Just look at you, wearing that stupid Cubs cap and grovelling all over the floor.
Audrey, watch out.
There you are.
You're standing on Derek.
Derek?
Derek the Marble.
Hey, when are you two gonna grow up?
James Bolam and Rodney Bewes appeared as Terry and Bob in The Likely Lads. The part of Audrey Collier was played by Sheila Fern, Mrs. Collier by Olive Milbourne, John Casaubon played the parts of the Vicar and Uncle Walter, Auntie Peggy, Betty Hardy, and Cyril her son, Leroy Lingwood. The Likely Birds were played by Carol Marsh and Rosalind Shanks. The original script for The Likely Lads was written by Dick Clement and Ian Frenais and adapted for radio by James Bolam. The Likely Lads is produced by John Browell. James Bolam and Rodney Bewes as Terry Collier and Bob Ferris, better known as the Likely Lads. In the normal course of events, a brother usually regards his sister as a possible lender in times of financial shortage, but at all other times merely as a finicky nuisance to be ignored if possible. If, however, there's the faintest possibility of a future brother-in-law on the scene, then brother suddenly takes an interest in the suitor.
Come on, these chips are getting freezing.
Hang on, man, I can't find me key. Here, all these chips, and no picking at them. Right, here you are. How in?
Yeah, there's something in the door.
Oh, it's a church magazine.
What?
The church magazine, I get it for the crossword. Come on through. Well, put them out on the table then, Bob. I'll get the salt and vinegar. And no picking at mine.
Get some pickled onions.
All right.
And a couple of slices of bread and butter.
Is there anything else you'd like?
Oh, go on.
Well, what do you want bread and butter for?
I want to make a chip butty.
Hey, did you see that flash white car outside, the convertible? Well, that's our Audrey's boyfriend's. Her latest.
Oh, aye. They in there now, do you think?
Oh, they'll be in there all right, establishing a relationship.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
Quite. Outside our front door and all. Romance of the road. All steamed up windows and gears and grope.
What is he? What's he do?
He's a hairdresser. A lady's hairdresser.
He'll be cracking it. The money they get these days.
Aye, I know. We're in the wrong game. Here you are then. That's everything. Salt, vinegar, pickles, and bread and butter. Have you been picking up my chips?
Ah, shut up. Pass the salt, will you? Listen, don't you think we should give this lady's hairdressing a try?
Huh?
I know, I can just see it now, Robert and Terence.
Roberto?
What?
Roberto!
Oh, and Terenzio. It's good.
Of Mayfair and West Hartlepool.
We'd make a mint. Is this the vinegar?
Oops. Sorry, Roberto.
Oh, that's all right, madam. Stick your nut in the dryer and I'll be with you in a minute.
Hey, what a job, though, eh?
Yeah. How long's it been going on now?
What?
Him and her.
Oh, since we went on holiday. Makes you sick.
What's he like, then, this Mario?
Well, what are they all like, high ties?
I thought you was from Hull.
Well, hairdressers, Italians, people from Hull, they're all the same.
No, but I mean, what sort of a bloke is he?
They'll never give you any batter at that shop.
What's he like as a bloke?
I've got a good idea. The time he spends in that car with our Audrey. Hang on, I'll fill the pot.
Yeah, nice bit of fish, this. But you never know, he might be all right.
Italian blood.
Well, what of it?
I don't like Italians. Like that bloke at work, always breathing garlic all over you. Disgusting. Pass the pickled onions, will you?
Yeah, it's really serious, is it?
Yeah, that's the trouble. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was just a casual date, but it's him every night. And she sees him at work all the time, don't forget that.
Yeah. Still, she doesn't see any of her old crowd anymore, does she?
Right?
She used to knock around with that big Jenny Shepherd and all that lot.
She hasn't seen Jenny for weeks. I don't know what's come over her. He'll be coming home for tea next.
Did you see what's his name anymore? You know, Big Des.
No, that was off ages ago. She says she's gone off sailors. It's a pity, that. I like Des.
Yeah, he was a great wing-half.
Still is. And have you ever played darts with him? He's fantastic.
He could take his beer and all.
I know. I'd seen him one night after a match. He downed 12 pints, went home, got changed, and then went out for the evening.
Never.
Straight. Can't understand why she finished with him. Shh. They're coming in.
Good night, Pet.
Oh, Pet. Here she comes. Had a nice time. Aren't you speaking, then?
Hello.
Hello, Audrey.
What have you done with him?
Ooh.
Vidal.
Now, don't you start. I've just had a very nice evening, so don't you spoil it.
How am I spoiling it?
By being here, for one thing. And was that you singing that disgusting song in the street?
Us?
What?
No.
Never.
We've been to chip shop.
Do you want a chip? I've got a couple of black ones left.
No, thank you.
I suppose you'd rather have a tin of spaghetti.
As a matter of fact, I've already eaten. Mario took me to the county hotel.
Yeah, we'd be at home there.
What do you mean?
All his cousins are waiters.
How many more times do I have to tell you it's from Yorkshire? Yorkshire, Hull. He's as English as you are.
I saw.
Oh, very funny. And don't laugh at him, Bob. It only encourages him. Oh, and I wish you wouldn't leave the darts on the table.
Hey, watch those flights.
Oh, I can tell you about your usual sophisticated Friday evening. Domino's, darts, brown ale and fish and chips.
That's it.
Oh. Go around with him. He's so cool.
Yes, he is a bit crude. He lacks polish.
He's so common, a right oodling.
Me? What about old Mario? I bet he's in the mafia. I bet they're taking 10% out of every permanent wave.
Oh, Terry, how many more times? He's not Italian.
Well, why does he call himself Mario, then?
Because he's a hairdresser, that's why.
Your last boyfriend went to sea, but he didn't wear a wooden leg. I saw him the other day, Big Des. I don't know why you ever gave him up. Good lad, Des. Good footballer and all. One of the best wing halves I've ever seen.
Oh, I'll give you that. As an escort, he made a wonderful wing half.
He could drink his beer anyhow.
What's that got to do with it? Oh, do you know, Terry, I think if I brought Dracula home to tea and he'd down 12 pints, you'd be a fan of his for life. That's all you judge people by.
Well, that Mario, he'd get popped in a milkshake.
You don't know anything about him, Terry. And I hope you're going to the match tomorrow and all.
Why?
Because I happen to be bringing him home for tea, and I don't want you here when he comes.
What? Tea? He's coming here for tea?
That's what I said, and I don't want any remarks about it either. You'd better get used to the idea, that's all, because you may be seeing a lot more of Mario in the future, whether you like it or not.
Hey, it must be serious, you know.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Tea?
What? Yeah. I mean, I knew it was bad, but still.
It's not sugared.
Eh? Oh, right. But you know what I mean, Bob? I mean, tea in the front room.
Aye. Once you've had the feet under the table, it's as good as an engagement.
I know. That's just it.
That's all right, man.
It's not all right. You know what the trouble is? She's not seeing any of the old crowd. She's not going out with anybody else.
Well, she seems quite happy. I mean, maybe she doesn't want to.
She doesn't get a chance. I mean, he's got her at work. He can see any time with that rotten car of his. She just wants to meet another bloke, that's all.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Well, what about Big Des?
No, somebody new, different.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
I don't know, but I'll think of something. You go on the match tomorrow, they'll lose.
There's a shrewd observation. Of course they'll lose. They always lose. I can tell you what's going to happen. They'll come out like Real Madrid, rush all over the field for 10 minutes, get one goal down, go to pieces and lose 5-0. It's pathetic.
You're not going?
Of course I'm going. I'm going now and all. Will I see you in the pub before the kick-off?
Yeah, 2 o'clock. You never know. I might have thought of something by then.
Oh, look, I'm sorry I'm late, mate, but I'll try to get here
That's
early.
all right, mate. I got you a beer.
Hey, up a pint. Thanks very much.
Crisps?
Oh, tough.
Have you had something to eat?
Yeah, I've had my dinner.
Still, I thought you might fancy this at half-time. 1 steak and kidney pie.
It's not my birthday, is it?
It's not that, Bob.
Well, I've never had so much attention since you wanted me cousin Doreen's phone number. How much do I owe you?
Oh, forget it.
Well, I'll get the programmes. We're all right for 10 minutes.
I'm not coming, as a matter of fact.
Not coming? I knew you were ill. What have you got? Nervous breakdown? It's not your wrist again, is it? Just because Audrey's going out with the terror of the tongues.
I'm doing something for Audrey, in fact.
Oh, yeah? Does she know about it?
To tell the truth, I wanted your advice, see. I got thinking last night. All right. No, now look, the one thing about our kid, she can't stand blokes who get drunk and then stand her up. I mean, I think that's what happened with Des.
What, after George Murray's stag?
Yeah.
Hey, it was a great night, that.
Yes, well, anyway, I thought if I had tea with them this afternoon, what I'd do was, while the women are washing up, I'll get old Mario round here for a drink.
You crap.
No, listen. I mean, if I could keep him here, and Audrey knows he's standing her up, drinking, well...
She'd be furious, out of her mind.
I know. She'd go out with the first bloke who asked her.
Aye, she's done it before. She's got a temper as Audrey.
Exactly. Good idea, eh?
Yeah, it sounds all right, of course. It would help if you had the other bloke. You're not thinking. You don't mean...
I knew you'd do it, Bob.
I'm sorry about the crisps. You can have half your beer back and here's your pie.
No, wait a minute.
You might fancy that at half-time.
Oh, now, shut up, man. Listen, just listen.
You have
please.
had a nervous breakdown. You've cracked up, Terry. It's the strain of supporting a team like ours.
Listen, Bob. It's like we were saying last night. If you could only see our old crowd again, it might make all the difference.
Yes, but...
Now, wait a minute. I saw Jenny Shepherd this morning, and there's a party tonight, and they'll all be in the Wellington first. All you have to do is take her round there. Now, that's not a lot to ask, is it?
You don't realise I've known Audrey since... well, nearly all my life. We were at school together. I just can't think of her as a woman.
She's not good looking enough for you, is that it?
It's not that.
She's attractive, our Audrey. She's got good legs. And her hair always looks nice and all.
Yes, I know all that, but it just seems unhealthy. It's like taking out your sister.
Don't be daft. Lots of blokes would give their right arm for the chance.
Well, I couldn't do it, that's all.
Look, you like Audrey, don't you?
You know I do.
Well, then, you'd be doing her a favour. You don't want to see her end up with him any more than I do.
Well, in any case, she wouldn't come. Not with me.
Of course she'd come. She likes you. She's always like you, Bob. Look, Bob, please. Just this once. I mean, I'm asking you, as a friend, just to do this for me.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, I'll think about it at the match.
Look, man, I know you won't let me down. Just come in here at 6 o'clock to check that I've got him here.
Well, all right, I'll come in here at 6.
Good lad.
I'm not saying more than that, Mike.
No, but still you will pop in.
Yeah, well, I'm off.
Never know. Could be a good game.
Oh, yeah, someone might get sent off.
Hey, Bob, wait.
Why?
You forgot your pie. Who cuts your hair then, Mario? Do you do it?
Don't be stupid, Terry.
No, a bloke round the corner does it.
More tea, Mario?
No, I'm a one-cup man, Mrs. Collier, thank you.
I've often wondered about that, you know. Hairdressers cutting their own hair. Like doctors. I mean, do they examine themselves, like? I once heard about a French doctor. Took his own appendix out. It was in the war. I can't see how he did it myself.
Something else, Mario. Don't be polite, love. Help yourself.
Yes, some Swiss roll or a bit of Mum's fruitcake.
I think I'll have another scone.
I suppose he must have managed it somehow. I still don't get how he could see you, though.
Excuse my brother. He's always taking his appendix out at the tea table.
Oh, I don't mind.
Oh, I remember now. He had a mirror above his body, and he looked up into it up there while he was poking about down here.
Oh, Terry, please, that's enough.
You shouldn't joke about things like that, son.
My uncle's a
Yes,
doctor.
Mario's uncle's a doctor, Mum.
Oh, is that right? What does your father do, love?
Oh,
He
he
works
works
for
for the Minister of Labour.
I used to work for the Ministry of Labour.
When was this then?
That time I was on the dole.
How long have you been a hairdresser?
About
4
4 years.
years he's had the business.
Are you sure you've had enough to eat now?
Yes, that was very nice, thanks, Mrs. Collier.
Well, will you excuse me, Mario, but Audrey's dad will be home from the match soon.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, I'll give you a hand, Mum.
Do you ever go to the match, Mario?
Football? No.
Fag?
No, I don't smoke, thanks.
Look, Mario, I'm just going to help Mum with the things and then I'll powder my nose. Or would you like to come through and watch television?
Oh, why doesn't Mario come with me?
You are?
Well, I'm just going down the road, get a football paper. Thought he might want to stretch his legs.
Yeah, all right.
You never know, might have a swift half at the local. If you drink, Mario.
Oh, well, now and again.
Do you want to, love?
I don't mind.
Well, you won't be long, will you?
No, we won't be long. Are you right, then?
Yeah, see you later, love.
Oh, where are the boys gone?
Oh, Terry's taken Mario down the road.
Oh, that's nice of Terry.
Aye, is it though?
Two pints, George. I won't be a minute, Mario. I've just seen somebody I know.
Oh, all right.
Bob? Bob? What are you being so furtive for? What What are you doing, lurking behind that newspaper? You're not with MI5, are you?
You don't want him to see me.
It's all right. You're just a mate of mine. He doesn't know out.
Oh, well, you got him here, I see.
Just about. He won't leave her alone for long, though.
Oh, good, it's off then.
No. I never said that. I'll go around in about an hour.
Well, how will I know if it's on or if it's off?
Well, we'll be there if it is, won't we? But if we're not, it's up to you.
Yeah, well, I still don't think I'll
Good lad, I knew you wouldn't let me down. You better get up and get changed. You know, put on a clean shirt and your aphrodisiac aftershave behind your ears.
Thanks very much. I was just enjoying this pint.
Look, mate, do this for me and I'll keep you in beer for a week.
Can I have that in writing?
Cross me heart.
Oh, all right, then. Well, I'm off, but I still don't like it.
Ah, you'll be all right. Hey, what was the score?
4-1.
Oh.
We won.
We didn't.
We did. You want to stay away more often?
I'm sorry about that, Mario.
That's all right. I finished mine, so I got him in again.
What? Oh, cheers.
Cheers. Hey, do you fancy a game of darts?
E, don't stay in here in the cold, love. Are they not back there?
No, they're not. And look at the time. It's nearly 20 to 8.
Watch your ash on the carpet, Audrey. E, you don't think there could have been an accident?
The only accident was Terry meeting Mario today, and I'm not so sure that was so accidental. Why didn't he go to the match? He never misses a game.
Oh, well, I don't
Oh,
suppose...
don't make excuses for him, Mother. It's Terry, I know it is. He's evil. He's always sticking his nose in my affairs, and he made no bones about not liking Mario.
But they seemed all right at tea.
Oh, Mother.
Perhaps they met some of Terry's friends.
Ah, and if I know Terry and his mates, they'll have dumped Mario in the canal by now. Oh, it makes you mad.
That'll be them now.
Oh, it's about time, too.
Oh, hello, look. Yes, she's in here. Come on through.
And where the hell have you been? Oh, it's you, Bob. Well, you won't find him here. I tried one of the 500 pubs in the town. He's in one of them, and that's for sure.
Terry?
Who else but Terry? Were you supposed to meet him here?
No,
Because he won't be back now. He wouldn't dare show his face.
Is he with someone then?
He's with Mario, and he has been since 10 to 6.
Oh. They must be enjoying themselves.
Oh, your mate will be. It's all a big laugh for him.
How do you mean?
Well, isn't it obvious? Getting Mario down the pub and then forcing him to stay. That's just like Terry.
Oh, but they've been gone 2 hours now.
So?
Well, I mean, you can't force a bloke to drink with you, not for that long.
Oh, don't worry. Mario will get a piece of my mind and all.
It's not very nice of him, is it? To stand you up like this. I can't understand it myself. A girl like you. What will you do now, then?
Oh, I don't know. Go to bed, I suppose.
Cigarette, Audrey?
No, thanks. I've just put one out.
Why don't you come out with me?
You what, Bob?
Why don't you come out, with me?
Hey, Bob, that's very nice of you, but don't worry, I'll be all right.
No, I'd like you to come.
No, really, Bob, you don't have to be sorry for me. Still, it was very sweet of you to ask.
It's not that at all. I'm not being sorry for you. I want to take you out in any case. I wanted to for a long time now.
Are you serious, Bob?
Of course I am. Are you coming then?
I never thought. I mean, we've known each other such a long time.
Well, I don't see what that's got to do with it. Look, we could go for a drink to the Wellington.
I mean, you never said all the time I've known you.
We could have a drink there before the party.
It's all so sudden. I mean, what party?
Oh, well, there's a party, you see, at Jenny Shepherd's tonight. They'll all be drinking at the Wellington first. You know, a lot of the crowd he used to knock around with. So I thought that we went down there first, we could have a few drinks, and then go on to the party. You'll know everyone there.
And how did you hear about the party, Bob?
Oh, Terry told me. Well, he met Jenny this morning, you see.
Oh, Terry told you, did he?
Yes. Anyhow, we could go up there first, you know, about 9 o'clock, and then go to the party afterwards. I mean, I'm sure you'd enjoy yourself.
Oh, yes, I'm sure I would. I'd love to come, actually.
You would?
Yeah, but, look, there's no rush. Sit down a minute.
Well...
Come on, here on the sofa, Bob. I don't think we should go just yet, especially after what you've just been telling me. When did you first start to notice me then, Bob? As a woman, I mean.
Well, I'm not sure.
No? Come on, when was it? When we were still at school?
Yes. That's when it was, yes, definitely.
When you used to watch us playing netball through the railings?
Yes, that's right. Yes, that's,
When it happened?
Yes.
Oh, Bob. And you've kept it bottled up inside you ever since?
Yes.
But then you've always been so shy.
Well, yes.
Look at me. Come on, look at me, Bob. And so, tonight, you just felt you had to tell me.
Yes.
Do you know something?
What?
You're a bloody liar, Bob.
Oh, me?
Yes, you. Come on, and you're not much of an actor either.
But Audrey...
Come on, we're wasting time. Get your coat on. You're going to play a little part for me now.
Well, where are we going?
You can tell me. Oh, I'm surprised at you. Do you know, I think you're worse than our Terry. Come on, where are they?
Honestly, Audrey, I don't know.
If you don't tell me where they are, Bob Ferris, I shall rip my dress and scream.
They're in the Black Horse.
That's it. Double top. Lovely, Ara. Hey, that's 11-4 to you. Mind, you're a canny player, though, but I'll say that.
2 more, George.
Hey, you're not getting them in again.
What, don't you want another one?
Oh, I'm not complaining. You got a good drop here, don't you think?
Why, well kept.
Hey,
Cheers.
Cheers. There's been something I've been meaning to ask you. No offence, like.
Oh.
Is Mario your real name?
No, of course it's him.
I thought it wasn't. I mean, I thought it couldn't be. What is it then?
Luigi.
What? Is it? Honest?
No, of course not. It's Ernie.
Yeah, Luigi. All the best then, Ern.
Yeah, all the best to her. You see, I couldn't use a name like Ernie now, could I? Not as a ladies' hairdresser.
No, of course you couldn't. Hey, what's it like as a job, though? I mean, do you enjoy it?
Well, it's all right. It's a good place to meet the women.
Oh, I suppose it must be.
So right.
Hey, do any of them...
All right, some of them.
Get away.
Tell me all the troubles. Father confessor, me.
Oh, eh?
Get their heads over the basins, they pour their hearts out.
Yeah, I never thought of it like that. Hey, shouldn't you get back to our Audrey?
Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, she's a great girl, Audrey. She's good fun, you know.
Yeah, she's a good kid. I mean, we fight and that, but she's all right. I'm glad she's knocking about with you, mind.
Oh, yeah, she's great.
You'd best not keep her waiting, then.
No. We'll just have one more game, eh? A decider.
Good lad. Mugs away. Are we playing 301, or do you want to just make it 201 this time?
501.
Good lad.
Hold your fire, Robin Hood. I want to get past. Come on, Bob. We may as well have one here before we go on to the Wellington.
Oh, hello, Audrey. We were just having a game of darts.
Must have been a long game. Couldn't you get a double?
Oh, what would you like then, Audrey?
Oh, a gin and bitter lemon, please, love.
We were just leaving.
Oh, that's all right. Bob's taking me to a party. Could you put a bit of ice in it, love?
You're not going out with Bob?
Well, no, it's just,
I have not.
Do you know him? Is he a mate of yours?
What? Oh, yes, he's my mate. You can't do that, Audrey.
I never thought he was nice enough to ask me.
I'll punch his head in.
Now, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, Ernie.
Ernie?
But you don't want to go out with Bob.
Oh, yes, I do. I've always fancied Bob, and it's mutual, isn't it, love?
You can't fancy Bob. It's unhealthy.
She doesn't really like me.
She's got a funny way of showing it.
But what about Ernie? He's taking you out tonight.
He was, you mean?
Who's Ernie?
Shut your face. Look, Audrey, I'm sorry. I really am.
And so you ought to be.
Don't you want me to take her out to the party?
No, you nit. Ernie's taking her.
2 hours you had me waiting.
I know.
What about Mario?
What about Mario?
Nothing.
No, look. Wait a minute. It's all my fault, Audrey. It's all because of me. I'm admitting it.
It's nothing to do with you, Terry. Come on, Bob, let's be going.
No, wait a minute. You don't understand. He's all right, Mario. He's a great bloke. I like him.
I liked it better when you didn't.
What about Ernie?
What about Ernie?
Nothing.
He had a trial for Old Kingston Rovers.
Who did?
I did. Look, please, love, I don't know what's going on, but there's only me to blame for being late.
Well, I'm glad you admit it, that's one thing.
He can take his beer and all.
Ernie,
Yeah.
can he?
I wouldn't do anything to upset you, Audrey.
Well, you did.
Beat me 11-4 at darts.
Did he? 11-4.
Good lad, Mario.
Mario?
Come on, let's talk it over in the car. Come on, let's go.
Ah, that's right. You get off and have a good time.
And don't think you haven't heard the last of this, Terry Collier. Or you, Bob Ferris.
Don't worry, Audrey. Come on, let's go.
Ta-ra, Luigi.
Well, are you satisfied?
What do you mean? It all turned out for the best.
The best who for? Not for me, mate. You don't know what I've been through this night. And when I get down here, I find you and him blood brothers. Whoever he is.
Well, how was I to know?
I feel a right nit. She'll never speak to me again. Not now.
What the hell are you doing?
Must be that perfume she was wearing.
Oh, yeah?
It's very nice. You know something? I never really noticed before, but it's like you said. She's a very attractive woman.
Oh, aye.
She has got great legs, Audrey. She's always smart. And her hair and clothes and that. Got a lovely figure and all. You're dead right. I really do. I really do. You know, fancy Audrey. Do you know? What's the matter?
That's my sister you're talking about, Ferris. Just you watch your step or I'll punch your teeth in.
James Bolam and Rodney Bewes appeared as Terry and Bob, the Likely Lads. The part of Audrey Collier is played by Sheila Fern, Mrs. Collier by Olive Milbourne, and Audrey's boyfriend Mario was played by George Layton. The script of The Likely Lads was written by Dick Clement and Ian Frenais, the programme produced by John Browell.